Today we play with artifacts. Today we play with Jan Jansen. You suck one thing, you get other things, and win the game. I have a subscriber, they want me to make another song. I have a subscriber, they want me to make another song. Oh, what the hell?
What's up everyone, welcome back one more time. You know the deal, we play Historic Brawl. And today we are playing with Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter, Mardu Artifacts, very nice build. This is another list by Stellar Subscriber MVP, who is Brent Edgeman. My man. Hello back to the opponent who is playing the Scarab God. Interesting. So zombies, Dimir zombies maybe? Dimir control? We'll see. Alright, so Jan Jansen, we are trying to just create these little engines using artifacts and sacrifice synergies and kind of go off. Like, this deck is all about grinding games, grinding for value, and trying to close the game with some of the jankiest cards possible. Pinging the opponent, draining them with Marionette Master, Reckless Fireweaver. There are so many different win conditions that we don't know where we're going to go. Let's put the pathway on red and cast another small artifact that replaces itself, and it's good sack fodder for Jan Jansen. Opponent on the Scarab God. We need to take extra attention, precautions with the graveyards, even Skydiver, so this is more of a control list. Alright, so presumably no zombies, but it makes me feel like we're playing versus control, so we have to be even more careful. I guess we will play Jan, because that enables the Mox Amber, puts online the Blood Fountain, and we can start sacking some artifacts to generate the artifact creature. So Jan Jansen, we sacrifice a non-creature artifact, it gives us 2 artifact creatures. We sacrifice a artifact creature, it gives us 2 treasures. So we can do these loops where we generate treasures, generate creatures. If we can untap Jan Jansen, better, because we can do that many ways. Then there's another win con, which I believe it's Cathar's Crusade, that puts +1/+1 counters on creatures when creatures ETB. And since Jan is creating 2 1/1s, that can also again get out of control fast. Opponent with the removal spell. Yeah, we're playing versus control. This is not zombie. So we will activate Jan and sack the invitation, get 2 1/1s, start to work with this. Opponent just has a 2/1 flyer. We'll see where we go. Alright, so we can maybe, we cannot cast Jan again. We could play the tap land since we're not going to use all of our mana. Attack with both creatures, and then pass and use Deadly Dispute. Try to refill our hand and see if we find more action, because really right now we have drawn so many lands. So many lands. I mean, we are winning because our lands are better than the lands our opponent is using. Like, look at these mountains, look at these swamps and the plains. We are winning. Alright, 2 spells, not lands. That's more encouraging. We have Plarg and Unicult Anvil, another grindy artifact to drain the opponent out. And Plarg I think that with Plug we play the second phase of the card. But I guess we can deploy Yan again. And yeah, opponent does not have creatures in the yard, so that is less scary with the Scarab God. Let's play this. Let's play Oni-Cult Anvil, because now that we are planning on starting our sacrifice synergies, Oni-Cult will give us an extra 1/1 each turn, which is actually really nice. And yeah, we will play Augusta here, because that allows us to attack and untap Yan. Alright, Scarab God triggers, nothing, no zombies, nothing in the yards. So, interesting build by the opponent. Maze Mind Tome, alright. They're just going to start drawing cards, which I like. We are in a good position. From here, we would like to find other synergistic combo pieces, other synergistic cards. Opponent Thought Seizes, gonna take the Plug. Alright, we lose a valuable card from our hand. Okay, we will be left with a Shadow Spear that I'm not really sure if it does too much on this board state. Don't want to crack the blood token using a treasure. Oh, opponent discards the Shadow Spear. No fear for the opponent, no fear for the Plug Augusta. And wow, getting in, opponent. Frisky. Take 7, drop to 14. And oh, okay, alright. Okay, we're playing here. Liliana Dreadhorde General. Such a fun way to refuel our hand. Getting with the 2 1/1s. Down to 19, and then we can Liliana Dreadhorde General, take her down. Both players will sack 2 creatures. Opponent, would you choose your creatures? And we will draw extra cards from Liliana's triggered ability. Scarab God goes back to their hand, and we draw 2. Okay, alright, not too exciting cards. But, okay, so should we activate Yan right now? Do we win anything? Maybe the... No, we already have the Oni... The token from the Oni-Cult Anvil. We can wait. We can wait. Now we can choose making 1/1s or making treasures. I feel like we're doing pretty well with the mana. But if we sack the 1/1, we will draw another card from Liliana. And that sounds also interesting. Opponent down to 19. We will start a grindy draining with the Oni-Cult. Attacking and pinging them for 1. Could be a line to win this game. Alright, so let's activate Yan. And I guess we could sack this blood token, put more pressure on the battlefield. Oh, they were holding a removal spell. Alright, so Yan is down, but we can recast him. That's not too problematic. Alright, so we got our 1/1s. We keep drawing lands, treasure vaults. Alright, so what we can do is we can recast Yan. Do it before combat, so if they... Oh, we can even attack, because we play Augusta. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. We play Augusta. Now, creatures will attack, and we can untap them. I don't want to tap anything again. So we maximize the amount of damage that we do. And I believe we can also put a 2/2 from Liliana. And just hold up Yan again. Yeah, we're doing fine. We are doing fine. Opponent, it's your turn. You have to do something. You have to have a very good turn to get out of this one. Brazen Borrowers, the Liliana. Interesting line. Alright, so what's the follow-up? Oh, the follow-up is a board wipe. Oh, I guess it makes sense, so we don't draw the cards from Liliana. Alright, so what we can do is we can sack a creature to generate the treasures, now that the creatures are going to die. We can sack one of them to Oni Cult to do the extra damage. And lose our board. Well, they had a good turn. They had a very good turn from where they were standing before their turn and where they are now. We can still pressure them. We can still do fine. And we can go Jan Jansen, or we can start the slow path of value with Liliana. We could also play Chromatic Lantern and have no trouble with our mana whatsoever. Not that that's going to be any problem at any point. But this allows us to cast Liliana as well. Maybe the line was playing Jan, but I think that creating the 2/2, sticking up Liliana, it's also super powerful. We could sack this land to Oni Cult. No, that's so greedy. I don't want to sack lands. I don't want to sack any of the tokens. Let's wait. Opponent scries. They can also win life with the Mazemind Tome, so they're virtually at 14. Not like Oni Cult Anvil is going to be super useful, or that point of damage is going to be so important. Maybe it will. Who knows? Alright, Tome draws. Go back to 14. And oh, alright. This is a Burning Rune Demon. So opponent will tutor for 2 cards from their library. And they will present those cards to us. We will have to choose one of them to go to their hand, and the other one will go to the yard. So normally they take like 2 similar effects, so regardless of what we give them, we're gonna be screwed. We'll see. Interesting build. So Scarab God, Dimir Control, not zombies whatsoever. We saw the Brazen Borrowers, we saw the Thoughtseizes, Reverse Rebuke and Time Warp. Alright, opponent. Well, I mean, we're going to give them the extra turn, because that doesn't bounce all of our stuff. And if you want to take an extra turn, then you will have to spend 5 mana to get the extra turn. Alright, so what do we do now? I mean, we could kill the Burning Rune Demon so they don't attack us twice with their 2 turns in a row. I think that we have to do that, but I believe I have to use the March instead of taking down Liliana. Because they have the Brazen Borrower. If we take down Liliana, next turn they play Brazen Borrower. The following, in the extra turn, they will attack into Liliana, kill her. So we use March, pay for March fully, gain some life in the process, tick her up. Well, let's go to attacks first. They go down to 12. We can take up Liliana, put a 2/2. And we can then use the... No, we won't use it. I still don't want to sack anything. So they will play the Time Warp this turn, and probably, yeah, there's a Brazen Borrower. So Brazen Borrower, Time Warp. That's not too scary. It's much worse to get rebuked for us at this point. Alright, opponents, extra turns. Goes to attack. Attacks Liliana. Ephemerate in hand is interesting for having a good Jan Jansen turn. Like we can activate Jan, ephemerate Jan, activate him again. Not so sure if that allows us to close the game. Opponent deploys their threats. Oh, we can use consume to deal with their creatures. So check this out. We can make them a sacrifice. I would attack with both creatures first, right? Attack with the two creatures. They will eat one, take two. Yeah. And then we make them sack two. We drew an implement of combustion. Yeah, each player sacks two creatures.
From battle to the grave.
And when they do that, then we consume and make them sack the Scarab God. The creature with the greatest power. Alright, so that creature is the Scarab God, so could you please sacrifice it? Oh, Dark Ritual, activate Scarab God. No. No. That brings back the demon. Well, we were not counting on them having a Dark Ritual. Not that we could do anything about that. That play was online for them. But we'll see. We'll see what they have now for us. Sublime Epiphany, Repository Scab. I guess we give them the Sublime Epiphany. Repository Scab gets them any of the instants or sorceries from their yard. They could go grab a Reaver's Rebuke. They could go grab Time Warp again. Sublime Epiphany. Oh. Opponent sends the commander back to the command zone instead of to their hand. So now Scarab God is more expensive. I feel like Sublime Epiphany is... Let's play this. Is the lesser card. Alright, so Jan is back online. What do we do? Can we activate... What can we do? Activate, sack the 1/1 draw card, make two treasures? Yeah. Let's use Liliana one more time since she's going to die. Foundry Beetle. Foundry Beetle. We could also ephemerate, but Foundry Beetle does not do too many things for us. Yeah. So close, yet so far away. This game... We haven't found our best pieces. Like, Liliana has held up this game for us. Jan has died so many times that... Poor guy. He has done what he could. And yeah, Liliana now is down, so... On the other hand, they are at 10, so I would really like to find another way that we can damage them. Frogifies Jan. They have Sublime Epiphany, so if I use Ephemerate, they will counter it. So we let this go. Okay, ooh, Hidden Stockpile. But that's another grindy artifact that doesn't do enchantment, that doesn't do something really big. But I guess what we can do is we can first sack the Implement of Combustion, damage them for 1, create another 1/1 from the Oni Cult. Ooh, Dragon Spark Reactor. That's a sneaky good card in this situation, so maybe we can bait the Sublime Epiphany. Let's bait the Sublime Epiphany using Hidden Stockpile. Let's see if they are scared of this one. Because if we deploy the Dragon Spark Reactor, maybe we can start growing that. And maybe we can steal this victory. Alright, so Hidden Stockpile. Opponent looks like is going to counter it. Yeah, there they go. Alright, so they bounce the token. which we can sack, deal an extra damage. They go down to 8. They create another copy of the demon. The demon has been all-star for them, an all-star for them. But this is a close one. I'm getting goosebumps. This is one of those games. Life is so good with these kind of games. The adrenaline, the heart is pounding. You can feel it, alright. Yan is still legendary, so Mox Amber still taps for mana. Now that we are having problems with the mana, we are doing fine. Huh? What an interesting choice they make for us. You can have a Gilded Lotus. I don't want you to win any amount of life at this point. Alright, so let's see. Can we win? I mean, Dragonspark Reactor. 1 counter. Foundry Beetle. This gives it another counter. And then we can... Oh. Then we can Ephemerate Yan. Ephemerate... How many artifacts can we make this turn? Ephemerate Yan. Yan can sack... Treasure... Whoa. Can we make... Oh my god. Treasure Vault creates treasure tokens. Oh. We can sack the beetle for 2 more treasure tokens. Those are 2 more counters on the... Oh my god, are we doing it? Let's see, treasure vault, we need to tap for 4. Tap for 4, so we have to pay 4, x equals 4. We're missing 1. Oh, we didn't play the land. All right. Oh, I think this is Xaxis. Treasure vault creates 4 treasure tokens, sack everything. This puts 4 more counters on the... Whoa. Sack, deal 8? Wow! Yes! Oh my god! We got there! Wow, we got there! Dragonspark Reactor. That was such a cool game. We are back for more Jan Jansen. Those are the games I love. We go first. We're playing Nicol Bolas. We are playing Jan Jansen. And look what we have in hand. The Dragonspark Reactor is back. All-star from game 1. We took it to 8. And with 4, exactly 4 mana to activate it. And win the game. Wow, that was a cool victory. Alright, so we can start with Witch's Oven. We have one of the best cards in the deck in Marionette Master. Marionette Master can ping the opponent every time that we sacrifice or that an artifact goes to the graveyard, for that matter. They have Rahilda. So what do? Play Yan to block Rahilda. That is one line, and I think that we have no better play. We could play our Dragonspark Reactor, but I guess what we can also do is play Yan and make 2 1/1s to block Rahilda. I mean to champ Rahilda with 1. Opponent Siphon Insights. Alright, you want to play with our cards? We will let them, because our cards in a vacuum are really bad. I mean, they could hit Lilianas, they could hit something like that, but chances are they're going to hit 1 land and 1 wedding announcement. No wedding announcement, wedding invitation. And we will be fine with that. So let's do what we were going to do nevertheless. Start generating the 1/1s. Alright. I feel like playing this Smothering Tide. This gives us an extra treasure every turn. Look at us. We are commander players. Dirty commander players playing Smothering Tide. Asking Every turn. Would you pay the 2? Would you pay the 2? Can you imagine if they printed Rhystic Study in Historic Brawl? That would be crazy. I mean, not so crazy when you're just 1v1, but still, good card. Smothering Tide. Opponent, would you pay the 2? No, you don't. And look at these synergies. Dragon Spark Reactor growing with every treasure. That's a cool synergy. That's a really cool synergy. All right, opponent with an Elspeth Nightmare. Not very. This really hurts. This hurts so bad. Because Marionette Master has to be the best card in this deck. Oh, Halo Fountain is nice too. Because that allows us to untap Jan Jansen. This is also one of the best cards in the deck. Tap Jan, make 2 1/1s, untap Jan, do it again. Or make treasures. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's tap properly, leaving 2 white mana up, just in case. Grow the Dragon Spark Reactor. You know what the Dragon Spark Reactor is all about. And I think we pass. So people, you have seen the new intros, the outros, the new things that I'm bringing to the content, to the channel. Hopefully you are enjoying them. And we are growing super fast. We are closing in on the 500 subscribers, and the acceleration in subs is really high. I'm really happy, and once we get to 500, I will be able to open the community, and we will be able to start doing polls and discussions and giveaways and so many things. I have quite a few things planned, so it's a very good time to be a subscriber of this channel. It's a very good time to be a subscriber of the channel. And you guys, forever in my heart, because you are the first ones, you are the guys that believed in me, in the channel, and every day that I upload a new video, the comments are every time more heartwarming than the day before. So many crazy people like saying just how much they are enjoying the content and what we do here, and couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. And we are in some sort of streak right now where I'm uploading a daily video. I'm not really sure when I'm going to stop. Alright, while I'm in talking, Jan Jansen is doing its thing, so we can sacrifice a treasure, create more 1/1s, build up. This Dragon Spark Reactor is crazy. Dragon Spark Reactor is crazy, huh? Liliana shows up again. So trustworthy, Lily. And we can even deal with most of their board, draw more cards, refuel our hand. What a great deck, Jan Jansen. So many cool synergies. Alright, there's a swamp for us. And I don't even attack. Hold up Jan up. And do you want to pay the 2 opponents? No, we grow. Oh, I want to take it all the way to 23. If we kill the opponent with a 23 damage Dragon Spark React, no, opponent, blowing up our fun. We let this go. Oh no, what we can do is we can activate it. All right, so we activate Jan, sack a 1/1, create 2 treasure tokens, use it to activate Dragon Spark. Deal 12 to the opponent, if I'm not wrong. Kill Rahilda. Wow, I didn't know Dragon Spark Reactor was so good. Draw another card in the process. So yeah, now we have 4 mana and we use it. Deal 12 to your face, deal 12 to Rahilda. Wow! Dragon Spark Reactor. Talk about a great card. Oh, Soul Shatter deals with a Nicol Bolas, so I'm going to just keep this card in hand. And we have a Nettle Cyst that's going to be big. Yep, 6/6 for now. And we can create another 2/2. We could move the Nettle Cyst to the token and attack, but I feel like we should hold up Soul Shatter and the opportunity to use Hierophantine too. Alright, Day of Judgment. Going to destroy everything. Going to destroy everything. That's quite unfortunate. So we can sack the 1/1 to make treasures. Now that we are going to lose the board. But we will remain with a very good board. I guess I didn't have to untap Jan. Yeah, I guess I didn't have to. Alright, we lose everything. But look at our board. Opponent has been stuck on 5 lands for a while. Oh no, opponent. Look at our hand. We can play a Hasty Dragon and Nettle Cyst, and this should be game. Yep, opponent scoops it up to the next game. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to play with Jan Jansen, Absan, what am I saying? Mardu Artifacts versus Rakdos Judith. Ooh, aggro. I like the matchup. We are going first, and his hand looks super good to deal with their creatures. I mean, 3 lands and 4 removal spells. What more can we ask? So, yes, we are approaching the 500 at max speed. And I mean subscribers. And we will do some fun stuff when that happens. And when we get to the milestone. What should I do when we get to 1000? Because 1000 means the channel can start to be monetized. And I need to get there eventually, because it would be great to have some sort of income from doing this. But I'm having so much fun, even if this wasn't leading up there. It's still too much fun. I haven't played so much Magic like I'm playing right now, but I'm also playing, of course, super different decks, and it's really fun. Whereas before I was kind of just playing the decks that I had. Alright, Plaza of Heroes allows us to cast Jan Jansen. And I guess we just attack with him because we cannot do anything else. Mystic Forge in hand is very cool. And we will try to deal with their creatures. Goblin Warchief. Goblin? Judith? Judith Goblins? I'm so confused. Judith, Goblin Warchief. Is this a Goblins deck? Alright, I'm confused, and I don't know if I have to kill this Warchief and do nothing else or play Mystic Forge. I go for the most upside play and attack them again because I don't want to sack Mystic Forge. But I'm confused about what they are doing. Goblin. Oh, this is goblins. Alright, goblins. Interesting. Oh no, that's the worst thing. Goblin Trash Master deals with our artifacts. Well, if I had known this, I would have played differently. For starts, I would have killed the Warchief. And yeah. We can kill both creatures now, so maybe we just do that, continue attacking with Jan. But we lost a Mystic Forge in the process, and we just 2-for-2 them. Yeah, well, it's not too bad, but we need to find more action. Squee. Alright, Squee makes another 1-1, or why? They are goblins? Black market connections is risky, but at this point we need it. We just need it. And we pray to the gods that maybe Farewell or Consecrate can get us out of here. Even the True Metallic Mimic. Wow. How this deck from Judith got transformed into goblins. I cannot believe it. Squee the Immortal with Blitz. Oh, they gave it Blitz with that other card that they used before. So Squee has Blitz. Oh no. Well, we are at 7. The problem is that we are at 7 and Black Market is going to kill us. So I'm regretting having it play a little bit, just a little bit. And the things that we draw are too bad. We can just make a treasure here. And Farewell? Oh, I used the opponent is nicing us. I used the Consecrate on Squee, and Squee has this line of text which says that it can be played from exile. So exiling Squee was not correct, but I just needed to draw a card there from the Consecrate, so yeah, you can see you can play from exile. So we will nice them. They were happy about seeing about that, and they should be. Magic is about having fun with your cards, and I applaud the opponent. This is super interesting build. What can I say? They are geniuses. Judith Goblins. They caught me off guard, and I don't know what we are supposed to do. Maybe create a couple of 1/1s to chump. Because Farewell leaves us super dead to Squee. They can Squee also maybe Judith. I don't want to... Well, it was all the confusion. The confusion, you know. Wow, they even had the Goblin Chieftain. Alright, opponent had everything. Everything. Wow. Judith Goblins. Can we please give it up for this opponent in the comment section? Kong9 playing something really unique. Wow. Good job, buddy. Concede. Wow. This will be our last round playing Jan Jansen, and Magic Arena doesn't like our nonsense and puts us in front of Goshin Tai of Life's Origin and gives us a bad hand, but puts us on the play, so we cannot complain too much. Oh, another bad hand. Well, Dragon Spark Reactor is a beast of a card in this deck, as we have already experienced. But I'm supposed to keep this. I don't like that hand. We're going to 6. We're going to 6. Ooh, this hand on the other hand. I like to say that. This hand on the other hand looks good, but I'm not going to drop Farewell, because versus Goshin Tai we need as many board wipes as we can find. What I am going to throw away is the Snarl and hope that we can draw some lands. But I like this hand to deal for a bit with Goshin Tai shenanigans. Alright. Nothing to do in turn 2. Opponent into the north. Yikes. That's what I don't like seeing. Acceleration in their mana. While we pass with 2 mana, do nothing. Well, Day of Judgment. Day of Judgment is cool if we find our second white source. And we can keep their shrines off the board. Sithis? Alright, we can kill it with swords. Ah, Fable Passage. I am happy now. I am happy. Fable Passage, grab a Plains. Let's see, a plains, a beautiful plains. And I think we just Sithis and Yan. Yep, there we go. I mean, maybe this is not correct because we might need to blow up the board. But, well, opponent using a Void Ren on Yan. It's okay. And you know what? If they're not playing their commander, we might as well create some 1/1s. Because if we draw another land here, we don't. I was thinking if we draw the 5th land, we play Yan, and then we can start sacking the 1/1s to create treasures, accelerate our mana so good, so fast. But that didn't happen. Hidden Stockpile at least lets us sacrifice and scry, and gives us another 1/1. Ah, there's the 5th land. Alright, it was coming. Yeah. Because what are we going to do? We couldn't play Cathar's Crusade. We were going to pass with 4 mana up. No. There's Goshin Tai. And feed the Swarm on the Hidden Stockpile. Well, that's not too bad for us. So I guess now we have to blow up the board. Keep Goshin Tai off the board. Yeah. So we can sneak in 1 point of damage. They're not going to block both. And then we Day of Judgment. We cannot let Goshin Tai in the battlefield for too long. It comes back. The 6th land. Perfect timing. Farewell. Get rid of. We get rid of creatures, graveyards. They can use graveyards in artifacts. No. Whoa, we had an artifact land. Can you imagine? I would immediately scoop. Insta shame scoop. Go cry. Alright, so we are tied. They have 4 cards, but we have one of the best cards that we can find. Honden of Life's Web. Wow, we can Cathar's Crusade plus the rest. That was a good draw. That was a great draw for us. And if we need, we can play Jan Jansen next turn and sacrifice the artifact land. Sanctum of Shattered Heights or Teferi's Protection. I don't really care for Teferi's Protection. We will remove as many Goshin Tais and many shrines as we can. And now they will start some milling. Alright. Oh, that's cool. We can do this thing where we play Yan, hold up priority with the Cathar's Crusade trigger on the stack. So we can do. Now we can activate Yan, sack the land, the artifact land, create 2 1/1s. And so we grow every creature with 3 counters. Yep. And we can even Ornithopter. Grow it again. I should have played Ornithopter before doing. No, because now we grow the team even more. What was the sequence there? Maybe it was better to Ornithopter first, Yan second, and do the same thing. Well, okay. Alright. If you're a Jan Jansen player and you saw a different line, you can comment. An opponent finds a green tutor because we duressed them last turn, so that was their top deck. Wow, so now they can find the Wrath of God. Oh, yeah, they have a Jetmir's Garden. They can wrath the board. What? Alright. Whoa! This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed Jan Jansen by Brent Edgeman, my subscriber. If you did, consider subscribing, leaving a like, leaving a comment, continue watching another video, and if not, we will see each other on a future video.